A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 10, verses 1 to 8. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. The prayer was no sooner prayed than it was answered. Jesus called 12 of his followers and sent them into the ripe fields. He gave them power to kick out the evil spirits and to tenderly care for the bruised and hurt lives. This is the list of the 12 he sent. Simon, they called him Peter, or Rock. Andrew, his brother. James, Zebedee's son. John, his brother. Philip, Bartholomew. Thomas, Matthew the taxman. James, son of Alphaeus. Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite. Judas Iscariot, who later turned on him. Jesus sent his 12 harvest hands out with this charge. Don't begin by traveling to some far-off place to convert unbelievers. And don't try to be dramatic by tackling some public enemy. Go to the lost, confused people right here in the neighborhood. Tell them that the kingdom is here. Bring health to the sick. Raise the dead, touch the untouchables, kick out the demons. You have been treated generously, so live generously. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. Let's listen to a short reflection according to St. Matthew chapter 10 verses 1 to 7. I have no hands but yours. In the Gospel for today, Jesus tasks the 12 apostles with carrying on his ministry. He instructs them to expel unclean spirits, heal all illnesses, and proclaim the arrival of the kingdom of heaven. They will be his hands, feet, and voice on earth. What Matthew refers to as unclean spirits could be interpreted in contemporary language as anything that generates and amplifies violence, death, and disorder in our lives. Jesus prepared them for this seemingly impossible task by empowering them to turn the other cheek instead of vengeance or revenge against an enemy, an opponent. He enabled them to come together to live and work in harmony, to share life, dreams, and goals, to journey together, form friendships, foster connections, and break down barriers as a team. The disciples will do this regardless of their skills or their background. Many of them are fishermen with little training in preaching a gospel message. One is a tax collector despised by his community. Yet they will be instruments of God's work. I have no hands now but yours. This is what Christ says to us as well. Like the apostles, we are called to be his hands, his feet, and his voice in the world. Like the apostles and Joseph, we may have little or no training, we may have a troubled past, and we may have suffered at the hands of others. Nevertheless, God can use us to be his hands in the world.